Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Caballero, and unfortunately, I started, a few minutes ago, but my microphone was not working. I had to unplug it and then replug it a few times before it started working again. Anyway, I'm here in, where am I? Well, of course, I'm here in Bladewyke. And there you go. This is I can't talk. My goodness. So this is just one of my row houses in Bladewyke. Okay, so I'm going to try and talk that slow or this slow because for some reason I am having a hard time talking. Anyway, I'm here in Bladewyke, governed by dark tidings, and it's very close to Etceter Crag Mines, and also of course the NPC town of Etceter. For some reason, I'm feeling a little bit of lag here, so this is just one of my row houses. And this is my row house. This one right here is what I call the Bladewyke's vendors directory. Unfortunately, I haven't received any submission yet. For some reason, the residents or my fellow residents here in Bladewyke who are also vending or selling things, none of them have submitted a note. So basically I was asking them to send me a note with information about their vendor, and I was going to put them on these boards right here. You can see I have this 4 wooden boards right here, and you can post notes on the boards. Right now, the only notes that are on the board are my own notes, and also they can also choose to place their notes in the vendor. Okay, right here. So they have like 2 options. One is have their notes or their bulletin board flyers posted here on these wooden boards, or they can ask me to place their notes in the vendor, in this particular vendor. But unfortunately, I have not received any submission yet. Okay, so I'm not sure what's happening right now. Okay, so it seems that my volume is a little bit high, so I'm going to lower it a bit, maybe around let's lower it down to 70. Okay, that is my microphone's volume. Okay, so let's see. I'm checking OBS. Okay, it's not reaching the red bar. So I'm going back to my other row houses. So my other row houses and vendors are in town boundary 4. So if you are visiting Bladewyke and you're wondering where my row houses are, well, they are here in town boundary 4. Okay, so for some reason I'm getting some lag. And right now I'm going to do some harvesting. And look at that, all my cotton plants have grown, or what do you call this? They have fully grown. Okay, so I will harvest them. Again, I can harvest them one at a time, or I can use the harvest plant skills, or just skill, dragging it on my toolbar, and then I'm going to use the hotkey, which is 0, to harvest them. There you go. I am harvesting a lot of cotton plants. A lot of cotton plants. So this is how you harvest your plants after growing them. You can also harvest one at a time like this, you know. There you go. See that? So you can also do it that way, but the best way is this, because it's more efficient, because you're harvesting a lot of plants at a time, not just one at a time. Okay, so I finished harvesting my cotton plants in this house, or in this greenhouse row house. Next, I'm going to my next greenhouse row house, this one. There you go. Let's go and start harvesting. Harvesting is very simple. It's very easy. Anyone can do it. Obviously. And I just leveled up. Caballero's skill, sow seeds bonus, has increased to level 96. Okay, harvesting more plants. After this, I'm going to plant again. Of course, after you harvest, you plant again. And I'm going to plant cotton plants again. More cotton. So this is how I laid out my planting beds here in this greenhouse row house. In fact, I have like 4 greenhouse row houses here, and the planting beds are all laid out kind of the same. Okay, so finished with this row house. Moving to the next one. Again, I have like 4 row houses here. So this is the third one. So maybe in the future I can move all of them in in Bladewyke's main town area. But for now, I'm okay with this location. Because in a way it's also very close to the town's entrance. Once you enter the town, you'll appear at the docks, and from the docks all you have to do is use the local destination sign and then choose town boundary 4 and you're here. It's faster than running from the entrance to a row house at the back of town. You know, at the back of the main town, it's a lot faster, and you will not do a lot of running. Anyway, if my microphone is not working, then please let me know. Let me know in chat or in the comment section. Okay, finish with the third one. Now moving on to the fourth one. And I think it's going to rain again. For some reason, I think I'm hearing some raindrops already. And I misclicked. Look at that. Two of them didn't get harvested because I misclicked. When that happens, you can just you can still harvest it with the old way, which is clicking on them, double clicking. Oh, mic is good. Thank you to Victor Vaughn. I asked because when I started, my microphone wasn't working. I had to stop. I had to stop my live stream and then, unplug and then plug the microphone a few times before it worked. And how many cotton plants did I harvest? Look at that, around 2,500. Okay, 2,500. If I'm going to sell that, let me take my calculator. What? Oh, okay, so even with a calculator, I still make mistakes in entering numbers. My goodness, I'm so bad at this. Okay, so if I sell all of those harvested cotton plants or raw cottons, I'll get about 12,500. But I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to do some crafting and craft some cloaks. Right now I have a lot of raw cotton, 13,000, and now adding this 15,000. Okay, some cotton seeds that were harvested or gathered, and I got like a beetle carapace. Where did that come from? I guess when I was still in Crag Foothills. And then let's go and check my mail. I have like 20 mail. Okay, so I have some sales in Bladewyke. Look at that. Okay, thank you for buying, Cleome. Thank you. So I need to do some furniture crafting. I guess I don't have to do this anymore, because now Shroud of the Avatar has a new discarded mail feature, and it lists all your sales, everything that you received in your mail. It's in there. So including sales receipt. Okay, so next we have Bracken Bay. The game stopped responding. So I have some sales in Bracken Bay. Trady Blix. Thank you, Trady, for buying. Potion of Health Greater. Oh, I guess I have to restock. I need to restock my potion vendor. I think I'm out of a Potion of Health Greater in Bracken Bay. And then of course we have Gold Ore as well. Thank you, Frank the Tank. Thank you. I also need to restock my gold ores in Bracken Bay because I think it got sold out. My goodness. Oh, also Tila. Thank you, Tila, for always buying from my vendor. The same with Frank the Tank. Okay, so wolf and lamb chops. I need to do a lot of things right now. My goodness. Have you seen the website that has prices of items sold and such? Yes, shroudoftheavatar.net by Marquee Dragon. I think that site is owned by Marquee Dragon. So I've seen that. I also used mainly Discord now, so I would search the prices in Discord. The good thing about Discord is because it's kind of up to date with players, posting what they're selling in the Trade and IGG channel. Before Discord and before the Shroud of the Avatar.net, I was using the price list posted by BMC in their website. It was really a good source. But now I just use Discord. In time, I will eventually use the one in shroudoftheavatar.net. As more and more merchants starts signing up, because it's not automatic, it's manual. So you'll have to create an account, log in, and then upload your discarded mail. And they have this system that will read the discarded mail and pull the information from the text file. It's a really nice feature. Excuse me. In fact, I think I'm going to use that because I'm going to list. I have some bear headdress here. I don't know how much they are worth or how much they are selling. So let's go to Shroud of the Avatar. What is the channel on Discord for trade? In Shroud of the Avatar's Discord channel, there is the Trade and IGG channel. Trade and IGG. It's somewhere down there. It's below the other channels. So everyone is like posting what they're selling or what they want to buy and sell in that channel. They only allow game gold. They don't allow real money trading in that channel. You can also use it to search for prices, because everyone is always posting, so you'll get the most updated price for an item. In this case, I'll have to open my browser, and I'm going to check. I'm going to use shroudoftheavatar.net. I'm surprised they were able to get shroudoftheavatar.net. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys in the oh, look at that, it's displayed. Okay, I guess the browser window is the window capture window is open. Okay, so let's go to the price list. And there you go, you can see the price list here. Look at that, so many items. You can use the search feature. Bear headdress. Okay, so here we have bear headdress plus 3. I think it's the same as my item that I want to list. Bear headdress plus 3. And it says here that minimum price is 99, maximum price is 229, average price is 150. Okay, so I'm going with the average price. Okay, I think that's a good way. You can see that in the video as well. Look at that. Average price is it's 143, but I'm going to list it at 150. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to close that. And look at that, I'm already listing bear headdress for 150. That is freaking awesome. Okay, so let's do this. 150 bear headdress. I think I'm going to list the others in my vendor in Bracken Bay. Yep, that is what I'm going to do. Okay, so what else do I need to do? I think I saw a message in my mailbox. Oh, okay. This is the wrong house. Oh my goodness. I got scared for a second there. I thought all my, my storage or containers disappeared. I was in the wrong house. Okay, checking my mail. So I also have a message from Gray Fox. It says here, please check out Aerie Centre Market Open Shop. Okay, so Aerie Centre Market Open Shop. So I'm going to go there. Let's take all. Look at that, I can't take it. Anyway, I'm going to check out Aerie. What's the name of the place again? Oh my goodness, my memory is so bad. I just read it and I already forgot it. Okay, so Aerie Centre Market Open Shop. Aerie Market Center Open Shop. I need to go there and check that out. So I don't always get requests like that, so I guess I'll have to go there. So I'll have to exit. Look at that, it's also so close to the exit. Okay, so let's go and check out Aerie Centre Exchange Open Shop. Got a mail from Gray Fox. I think I've visited Aerie Exchange Center once, but it wasn't open. It wasn't open yet when I visited it. They were still like working on the town when I visited the town. So to get to Aerie Exchange Center, we'll take the boat to Zenus, or ferry to Zenus. I guess that's the correct word for that. How long have you been playing Sota? Since 2014. During the early releases. Okay, and then after taking the boat to Zenus, we'll take the boat to Aerie. And there you go, that's Aerie. And here we have, it's Aerie Centre Exchange. So I was saying it wrong. I was saying Aerie Exchange Center. My goodness. Again, if you are the governor or owner of this town, I apologize for saying the name of your town wrong. It's Aerie Centre Exchange. Open shop. So let's go and check out the town of Aerie Centre Exchange. And then after that, I'm going back to Etceter. And buy some seeds and do some more planting. Also, I only have like one monitor, and it's most of the time it's displaying the game. So the only way I can check if there are messages in chat is by alt tabbing or switching between windows. So if I miss your question or your message, I apologize. Okay, so I'm now here in Aerie Centre Exchange, governed by Arpana. I think that is how you say that. Say his or her name, Arpana. It could be Arpana, but my guess is it's Arpana. It's read literally. Okay, one of my favorite things in the game, a public chest. Why? Because it has awesome things that you can take. So what can I take? Look at that. Recipes. You can sell them for like 100 game gold. If you're a newbie, if you're new to Shroud of the Avatar, well, you can take the recipes and sell them. Look at that, 10 game gold. Or you can sell them, put them in the public vendor, and then sell them for like 100. Okay. There's also a rusty spear, sack of flour. Oh, taming collar. You can sell taming collar for 500 game gold if you want to. Some players are buying that high because crafting a taming collar uses silver, and as you know, silver is like expensive. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to leave the recipes. I'm sure other players will can use those. Okay. And then we have some messages. Hello visitors, resident shopkeepers and friends. Please enjoy yourselves, and if you have any recommendations, please advise management. Contact Grey Fox or Arpana via mail or forum PMs. Please visit the shopping center and crafting area frequently. Free housing available. Free listings on the tax-free public vendors. Free crafting. Free lots for your homes and vendors. Free fun. My goodness. Imagine that. Free fun. Next we have Aerie Centre Exchange or ACE. Okay, so maybe they selected that name because if you take the initials, it will spell ACE. It's very witty. Is a community focused on enabling free trade, commerce, and speech throughout the realm. Only with true freedom can true progress and true advancement be achieved. ACE, a community located just outside the city of Truth, Aerie. All are welcome. All elves, please report directly to the town governor, Arpana. Anyone seeking truth in trade, living, or the exchange of true ideas, please contact Grey Fox or his lovely wife, Arpana. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. Okay, nice. And of course we have this thing, this creepy looking thing. Why do I call this thing creepy? Because look at those eyes. And those eyes will follow you. See that eyeball right there? That eyeball will follow you. Oh my goodness. We have some weird people working in Portalarium. And then if you move here, that other eye will follow you. The all-seeing eye of the Oracle. See that? Okay. Oh, I think there's a bug. This one is very slow in following. or maybe it's not following. Maybe it's this, only this one is following. Anyway. And also, if you are new to Shroud of the Avatar, never forget the virtue test, because that means a free 500 game gold. So I've been playing this game since, since 2014, but been playing this game every day since 2016. I still go to the Oracle to take my game gold. Why not? It's free game gold. No one will give you a free game gold unless, of course, you know someone. Okay, so let's take a look around. Aerie Centre Exchange, we have a couple of virtue dragons, and of course we have this vendor, Titania's Kotos and potions. Okay, so obviously potions, it's as the name implies. And of course Kotos, 3,775 per Koto. So that is the price of Kotos. Okay, another storefront row house, Sanctum Goods. Royal Orb, look at that. How much is that? Is that free? Let me see. That still loading. Let's take a look at that Royal Orb right there. Where is that? Oh my goodness, 350. I have two Royal Orbs. I bought one for 200, and I think the other one's like 250. So this one is like 350. So what the Royal Orb does is it what do you call this? It gives you a 50% discount on your vendor tax. So if you don't have a commission-free vendor, you have the normal taxed vendor or commissioned vendor. But if you have a Royal Orb, you can use the Royal Orb in the vendor, and you can reduce the tax by half. Okay. Of course, if you have two Royal Orbs and you try using that, on the same vendor, it will not work. I tried it. I have two. I tried. It didn't work. So there's no way of reducing the tax to zero, except maybe buying a commission-free vendor. Oh, let's take a look at what Sanctum Goods is selling. Angled Tabard Gambeson boots, 100. Okay, you can what you call this, salvage that and hopefully get a pattern arranging by price. Knight Marshall. This is very cheap. This is very cheap because I sold mine for like 800 game gold. Unfortunately, I don't have game gold. I would have bought this. White flower topiary dragon statue, Wayland loop. Okay, let's see if we can find something worth buying. Steampunk top hat. Okay, so we have obsidian potion rewards for 3,100 merits, emotes and yoga emotes, only 2,100. Wow. And of course we have the wood framed Nobia painting, 1/6, troll head, obsidian spear. I think I've learned everything. Split tabard gambeson. Look at that, 250. I'm going to buy it because it looks really nice as a decoration, as well as the buckled one. Okay, so let's go buy that. And the buckled Gambeson. I'm not interested in the fancy double. They don't look nice. Okay, so buying that. Again, I'm not going to wear them. I'm not going to salvage them. I'm just going to use them as a decoration. Look at that. See that? That is the split. Those are the tabard Gambesons, and they look nice as a decoration. Next we have decorations and more. I don't have a vendor here because I already have a vendor at Veritas Sanctuary. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of tax-free lots, and paying tax is a pain. Okay, let's see what I can buy in this vendor. Maybe something. So there are two vendors, competing against each other when it comes to decorations. Okay, nothing interesting. Again, guys, I'm in Aerie Centre Exchange. I was asked, I received a message from Grey Fox to check it out. I already checked it out, but it was still closed when I did. This time they are opened. So we have here some patterns. Okay, so this is kind of high. The ragged patterns. It is what I'm wearing right now. We have some recall scrolls, some mounted recipes. Look at that, a bunch of recipes, and of course, taming collars. As I've said, you can sell them. Look at that, at 500. But this vendor is selling taming collars at around 1,000. And next we have the banker. Hello, banker. And here we have the public vendor. It's dark now, unfortunately. It's so dark outside. So we have dye, carapaces, paintings, and here we have NPC merchants. And now my left eye is kinda itching. Excuse me. I don't know what happened. It just became very itchy. Okay. So there is an airship here. Look at that. It's an airship from Star Citizen. I guess this one traveled through time and space and dimension to get here. Look at that. This thing is so out of place. I'm not sure what Portalarium is thinking when they added that in the game. It looks very out of place. Still, anyway, it looks nice though. I just climbed that dragon without realizing it. I guess I can. Look at that. Let's try. Let's climb again. Look at that. Can I jump from here to there? Let's go and try it. Yes. Okay. Look at that. Ha! I'm on top of Aerie Centre Exchange. Look at that. But if I stay here, then I won't be able to check the vendors. So it's trying to getting on top of the roofs of the houses is kind of pointless. So let's go down again. Okay, so there's still a lot of available row houses that you can claim. If you do decide to sell things here in Aerie Centre Exchange. Next we have the Dragomir Boutique. Ancient Bastard Sword. Bastard. Then we have the Elven Globe and Log Cavern. And look at that, we have a solid bush. Look at that. You can't move past through the bush. It's a medium azalea bush and it's really freaking hard. It's made of metal or concrete. Look at that. What kind of bush is this? This bush is hard-headed. It's a hard-headed bush. And here we have another one of those hard bush made of concrete or metal. Come by CiCi and look at that. Nice. Okay, I have copper ore. So we have copper, gold ore, granite, iron, silver, and merits, emotes, rewards. Sword of speed, only 5k. And then we have this guy called Vendor, and he has whiskey, diamond, armor, pictures, paintings, potions, wolf and lamb chops. That other vendors was selling like wolf and lamb chops for like 1k. You can buy it only for 450. Okay, crash and carry. Okay, nice name. If you don't carry things, you'll crash. Shroud of the Avatar painting. Ooh. So expensive. Not going to buy that. I don't have the money for it. Is that another? Ooh, look at that. What's this? We have a. Okay. There you go. We have split. It's gloves. I thought it was like, the chest area. I would have bought it because it was only like 50 game gold. Who wouldn't buy that? Nightshade. A lot of nightshade. Store and Teleton rewards. Let's go. Virtue cloak, kobold. So we have here add-on store items and Teleton rewards. Blue cylinder, blue electric sword. Okay, so I'm going to arrange it by price. And look at that. Ticket, raffle ticket for 5,500. Who would buy that? Okay, nothing interesting. General store open now. As in now, today it's open. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but now. Food, fireworks, potions, and scrolls. Again, I'm lagging. Why are you lagging? So here we have Milvi the bear trader. And we have some add-on store paintings. Piano. This is kind of high. The last harpsichord that I bought was like 11k. The one in my store in Bladewyke. I have like a harpsichord in Bladewyke, which I play on whenever I want to make some noise, annoy my neighbors. We have some paintings here. Taming collar. Look at that, 500 per collar. Summoning whistle. Long rugs. So selling decorations and furniture is hard because there's a lot of competition. Next we have this guy, miscellany expert. I'm not sure if I'm reading that correctly. It's miscellany expert or miscellany expert. Who cares? Okay, arranging by price. We have ornate. Look at that. I should have bought. I saw a 10k or eternal pattern cash register. I didn't buy it because I didn't know what was the going price. And then I saw another vendor, a few vendors selling the eternal pattern, and the price was like over 100k. It was a missed opportunity. It was only 10k. Seriously, remembering that is making me mad at myself for not buying it. When I came back, it was no longer there. I guess someone was watching my video and saw it, and I guess he was laughing at me. Oh, look at that poor sap. He didn't bought the 10k eternal pattern cash register. Okay, we have thorn bow, so we have wood, obsidian carcasses, so carcasses, wood, barks, things like that. Oh, again, if you find one of these chests, feel free to open them and take the items inside, because these are public chests. That means the owner of the chest is giving away the items inside, so don't feel guilty for taking anything from a public chest. You're actually doing what was intended for those public chests, and that is to take the items inside them and use them for yourselves. If you see like a gold crown of the obsidian in a public chest, take it. It's yours. That means it's yours. The owner of the chest is giving it to you. Look at that guy. Why are you sitting down, sir? Are you tired? I have not learned those recipes, but I'm not really interested in crafting them. Robin's Armory. So Robin is like also everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll through them. So you can always pause the video to check out the items. Of course, when buying weapons, it's best to mouse over them so you can see the stats, the bonuses. Look at this one, plus 25% poison effectiveness bonus. Okay, 15% focus. So they have different bonuses. The trusty servant. Prosperity tool reward 95k. Okay, so that is also my price. I'm selling 2 as well in my vendor in Bladewyke. Potions, recipes. All you owned ends up owning you. What? I don't understand that. It's too deep for me. Look at that. We have an Emperor's crown. Emperor Corwin's new royal crown. So if you feel like a king, go and buy the crown. And okay, be careful with this one. This is just an ordinary vendor. Look at that. It doesn't say commission-free vendor. It's an ordinary vendor, and you can buy an ordinary vendor from I'll tell you where, from the what is his name? The decoration NPC merchant. Yep. So go find a decoration NPC merchant, and you can buy a vendor, a taxed vendor. This is a taxed vendor, and you can buy it for like 20k. Or if you know some people, they might give it to you for free, because I was searching for a few tax vendor like months ago, and I got one for free from the governor of Crossroads and Crossroads Alleys, Sean. Again, thanks Sean for the tax vendor. I got it for free. That was like 20k if I buy it from the decoration NPC merchant, but it was given to me for free. That was freaking awesome. Okay, so I kind of forgot to check the chat. So what else do we have here? So we have here a bunch of really high-priced items. Look at that, split-towered Gambeson, 15k. I just bought this for 250. Ha! Okay, so let's turn around here. Here we see a big golden kobold stronghold. I think that is a townhouse or a city house. It's so big, it's gold. That means that thing costs a lot of money. Money, money, money. Don't have money. Go play Shroud of the Avatar. Okay, so I was lagging there. I'm not lagging now. I guess I've seen. Here we have the town crier. And look at that. Here we have a row of horses. Look at that. Nightmare statues. And they are large. Okay, so the town of Aerie Centre is a market town. It's well decorated. It's well laid out. Look at that. It's very easy to navigate. Some towns are really hard to navigate. But this is very easy to navigate. And it's also well decorated. It doesn't look bland. Another well laid out town is like Novia Market. But the problem with Novia Market is that it looks bland. But the layout is very simple. So you can easily buy things, you can easily travel from one vendor to the next vendor because the layout is simple. The layout of Crossroads Alleys is also very simple. Okay, so let's go out. How do I get out? Let's go back to the docks. I did find something to buy. I bought some Gambesons, which I'm going to use as a decoration. Again, I'm not going to salvage them. I'm not even going to wear them. But what I'm going to do with them is I'm going to use them as decorations because they look really good. If they look good, I use them as decoration. Okay, so what do I do next? Okay, I'm going back to Etceter to buy seeds and then buy water and then plant some cotton plants. And after that, I'm thinking of doing some mining because somebody bought out all my gold ore in Bracken Bay. Taryn Mary Whistle waves at Caballero. Okay, I'm sorry that I miss you. I missed you. I'm not. I what I meant is that I didn't see her. I don't really miss her. Okay, so going back to Etceter, I'm going to take this boat that will take me to Elysium, and then I'm going to run south, follow this road south to Zenus, southwest basically, southwest and then west, and then take the boat to Etceter, and then of course enter Etceter. Oh, that is not Etceter. This is Etceter. Enter the town of Etceter. Let's use the docks because the docks is closer to the NPC merchants or the market area. I mean singing music. I hear music playing. You should play some music. Yep, I'm playing a background music. The reason why I'm using music is a background music is because sometimes it's very noisy around me with my kids, with the vehicles outside, with a lot of things. Sometimes it's raining, so I get a lot of background noise. So that is the reason why I'm playing music, is to use the background music, to drown out the noise. And unfortunately, I can't play just any kind of music because, as you know, most music, they are copyrighted, they are commercial, and they need some kind of license. But this one that I'm playing, this is licensed under Creative Commons 3.0, and it's royalty free. So the creative license, the CC3 means anybody can use the music, and all I have to do is credit the creator. So I'm very careful with the music that I'm using, because YouTube is very strict with things like that. I'm not sure about Twitch, but I've heard that Twitch likes to mute music when you start playing copyrighted or commercial music. But the ones I always use, they are all licensed under Creative Commons 3.0. So it depends on the license. Commercial music is out, unless of course somebody will give me a license, and that would cost like thousands of dollars. Okay, going to buy some cotton bush seeds. 200 maybe. Ah, look at that, I just heard a bell, and we have I can't read the message, but we have Niels 708 is now following. Thank you for following. I'm going to check my dashboard later to see who followed. I think I'm going to check that now, so I can properly thank, because I couldn't read the name. So logging into my dashboard. So there are I've watched a few live streamers that play music, and I don't know how they're doing that, or if they are allowed to play music, or if they have some kind of license to play music. And I've even watched some that plays commercial music. They have this playlist where you can request songs, and there are commercial music in the list, and it's very surprising for me, because my YouTube channels, I have YouTube channels that got suspended for music, and the music that I'm using are non-commercial music, because in YouTube there are labels or companies that likes to claim music that they don't own, even though they don't own the rights to the music, and you are a small YouTuber, they will still claim that music, and if you're unlucky, they will give you a copyright strike, or even if you get like enough copyright strike, like 3, your channel is suspended, and then you'll have to explain or appeal to YouTube, explain that the music you're using is it's public domain, or you have the license for it, or it's licensed under Creative Commons. And then because YouTube doesn't check that manually at first, they will only check it manually after you get the strike or the suspension, and then after you appeal. If you don't appeal, YouTube will not manually review your case. For example, I have this channel, The Caballero Show. It got suspended. Somebody, I don't know who, reported a video, reported it like 3 times. It got suspended. I appealed the suspension, and they won't reverse the suspension. So it was suspended for like a week. So I waited a week, and I appealed again. Well, this time I was redirected to a different department or a different section, and then those guys in that department restored the channel because there was nothing wrong with my video. And then I have this gameplay video of Mercenary online, and it got taken down by YouTube because of the word mercenary. Seriously, that is how strict YouTube algorithm is, or their bots, or whatever they are using. So I was using the name of the game is Mercenary Online. What can I do? That's the name of the game. So they took down the video, gave me a community strike because of the title. And when Fortnite Battle Royale first started, I played that, uploaded the gameplay video, and YouTube took that down. I don't know why. My guess is because of the word battle or the words killing or killed. So if you are in YouTube and you are a small YouTuber, you know, not like those big ones. The big ones can get away with anything, almost anything. They can get away with racism, they can get away with intolerance, they can get away with hate, and YouTube will not suspend them. My goodness. But if you are a small YouTuber, if you use for example, I created I live stream my first time in Obsidian Trials, and I battled. I had a one-on-one match with Wandering Healer, and Wandering Healer fought me naked. I used the title naked in the video, and YouTube took it down. Seriously, YouTube took it down because of the word naked in the title, and I got a community strike. I had to appeal that again, and I had to tell YouTube that my videos are all family friendly. And then I guess somebody in YouTube, a person actually looked at the video. Oh, there's nothing wrong here. There's no nudity in this video. It's just the title. So I had to change the title. I changed the title from naked to an armored avatar. Before, the title was like naked avatar, defeated, killed by a naked avatar. So I had to change the title. Seriously, that is, YouTube is like messed up. Yup, it sucks. I'm not sure about Twitch, how things are, you know, how Twitch runs their service. I'm not sure about Twitch or how they deal with things like that. Okay, so the person that followed is Niels1708. Again, thanks to Niels for following. Thank you. And look at that, my avatar just sat down, and I'm wearing a ragged leather armor. And of course, there's the comment. There is something wrong about that comment, because if you look at that comment in a different town, the direction of the comment is different. If you look at the comment in the overworld map, the direction of the comment is again different. If you go to Hidden Vale and the comment is visible, the direction of the comment is different. So there is something weird about that comment. Okay, it's interesting, but what does it mean? That is the question. What does it mean? The different positions on each town. Okay, I just bought the cotton bush seeds. So I'm going back to Bladewyke to do some planting. Lag. I don't know why I'm lagging. And I'm not sure if that is network lag or video lag. It shouldn't be video lag because I followed what Chris Pierce told me, to buy a GTX 1050, which I did, and I'm still getting the same performance. So in a way, I kind of feel that I wasted like $200 on a video card. It might not be a lot of money for those in the other side of the planet, but for me that is a big amount of money already. Money that I don't have. Okay, going back to Bladewyke. So we have Bladewyke now has a wagon in Etceter. Okay, so in release 56, for some reason Portalarium removed the access from Etceter to Bladewyke, but after a couple of patches, the wagon is back. They put it back. They put the connection back. And this is one of the problems of Shroud of the Avatar, and that is the loading screens. But then again, if you are suffering from loading screens, instead of buying an SSD drive, which is very expensive, try upgrading your RAM. I think that is less expensive than buying an SSD drive, unless of course the price of SSD drive has gone down. But again, I'm not really that techy. I'm not familiar with the prices of equipments. But what I did is I upgraded my RAM from 8 GB. I added another 8 GB, and the loading time has decreased dramatically. Okay, so here we have YOLO of Kindred. Let's say, okay, let's greet YOLO with a bow. And YOLO said hola, which means hello. And look at that, we have Loki of Kindred. Loki is wearing the what is that? The cloth armor of truth or something like that. It looks nice though. 280 times 2. I'm sure you guys know. 560. I need 560 buckets of water. $800. That costs 800. Buy. Again, you can get buckets of water for free, especially for those new to Shroud of the Avatar and they are thinking of doing some farming. You can get buckets of water for free by gathering them from a water well. I'm going to show you a water well. Maybe just 120. Okay, so I'm going back to, and look at that. My avatar is now encumbered. That means he's overweight, which is kind of weird because I don't remember my avatar eating anything. He hasn't eaten anything for a very long while now. Okay, so talking about free buckets of water, you can get them from a water well like this one. This one is a crafted one. There is an add-on store version, but you don't really need to buy the add-on store version. This one, the crafted one, works the same way. So you can gather water manually like this. So it's free, but it takes time. The gathering speed is like 5 seconds per bucket. So if you are an impatient player like me, it's better to just buy the buckets of water. It will cost you like two gold per bucket of water. So I'm just showing, especially for those who will watch this video later and they are new to Shroud of the Avatar and they are thinking of doing some farming. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to plant some cotton plants. There's a lot of things that you can do in Shroud of the Avatar. Many of them are very tedious. I don't think I have enough bucket of water. Wrong chest. I have a bunch of containers here. Yes, I don't have enough bucket of water. Right now I have 524 and I need 560. Anyway, I'm just going to gather the rest. Excuse me. Okay, so let's go and gather some buckets of water. Oops. My microphone fell down. Oh my goodness. Hopefully that didn't mess up my microphone. That's mic. Okay, so my microphone is still working. Again, this is not the most exciting thing. It's like mining. It's not very exciting. Again, if you don't want to do this, you can just buy buckets of water from the crafting NPC. It takes like again 5 seconds to gather water. So you'll need to be very fast with your fingers when clicking so that you'll not waste any seconds. And you'll need to focus on the window, not on the animation. The animation is broken. It's not working properly. Look at that. He's still gathering and the window is already open, so it's kind of late. And look at that, he's still gathering. Look at that. So the animation is like not sync, so they need to sync the animations. Okay, 539. A few more buckets of water. 540, just 20 more buckets of water. I have no idea why my avatar is not using that other bucket right there. I guess the well is not very deep, so you can just scoop the water out. Anyway, I'm going to do some research on playing music in Twitch, because I've seen other Twitch channels that play music, so that could be like a good addition to the live stream. But again, I'm kind of weary of using music. If I don't know the license of the music, I'm not going to use it. especially if I think the music is like commercial. In fact, that is the reason why I'm not playing any songs or music from the game itself, because the songs or the music used in the game are all like submitted by players or other creators. They're like crowd-funded or crowd-sourced. So I'm not sure about the license. I'm sure Portalarium has a complete license on using the music. I'm not sure about us, the players. So once you use if you do a gameplay of a Shroud of the Avatar with the music on, you are basically broadcasting the song in the game or the music in the game, and you need a proper license to do that. So if the creators of the music in Shroud of the Avatar said that their songs or their music are Creative Commons at least, or licensed under Creative Commons 0 or 1 or 3 or any, if they what do you call this, if they say that, then I'll be able to use all the music, or I can I don't need to play any background music anymore. I'll just play the music that is in the game. And the game has like a few really good songs that I like. Oops. Okay, let's cancel this, because I already have like 560. It's time to do some planting. Because my avatar is encumbered, he is walking like that. I think I have a belt of ox. Let's use that. Important stuff. Belt of ox. There you go. What? I'm still encumbered? That is insane. 29 pounds. Uh-huh. Huh. Still encumbered. Even with the belt of ox. Putting the seeds right there in my toolbar. And sowing seeds. After you sow the seeds, you'll need to water the plants or the seedlings. So you'll just have to repeat the entire process again. Sowing seeds. Watering plants. Some channels do song requests too. Yep, I've seen that. I've seen channels that do that. I don't watch a lot of channels in Twitch. I'm more of a YouTube viewer. I don't know. I do watch a lot of YouTube videos. Like for example, I would spend like an hour watching, SpaceX launch their latest satellite. I don't know. For some reason, I enjoy watching a rocket launch. I find it exciting. Anyway. And sometimes I would watch tournaments. Like in PUBG, that was an exciting tournament. they did a PUBG tournament once, but I don't always do that because most of the time I'm in the game mining. So the amount of YouTube videos that I watch is like not a lot actually. Sometimes when I'm mining, I would watch YouTube videos while I'm mining. I would switch back and forth, a lot of alt tabbing. I would use the sound of the pickaxe as my cue to switch back. So I'll just increase the sound of the sound effects, and then when I hit a node, of course there is an animation and you'll have to wait. So I will switch to a browser with a video playing, and then I would just listen to the pickaxe. If the pickaxe stops hitting something, then I'll switch back. Or sometimes I would reduce the size of the resolution of the game window. You can do that, so you'll have like a tiny space somewhere in the corner where you can watch a video or something. Because mining is not very exciting. It's very bland. In other words, it's very boring actually. Any activity that that you need to repeat multiple times it becomes boring. Even farming becomes boring if you'll have to do it multiple times in a day. Also, if you have like a huge lot, maybe you have a city lot and you have like a lot of planting beds, imagine planting on that and then watering it. That is not very exciting. But there are players in Shroud of the Avatar who are whose lives are in the game are spent just farming. And then of course we'll have animal husbandry in the future. So we'll have players just raising animals, cows, or chickens, goats and sheep. Again, even with farming, it will not make you rich in the game. But it can be a good source of income, especially for those who are not into PvP, or those who doesn't go adventuring or don't go hunting. I don't hunt. Well, in a way I hunt, because if I need carcasses for meat and hides for leather, I have no choice but to hunt. But the animals that I hunt are like not very difficult to fight, unlike hunting dragons or hunting leeches or even trolls. Wolves and bears are not dragons. Obviously they're not. So dealing with them is a lot easier. Oops, what is that? Air's Embrace. Why did I cast that? I pressed the wrong key, unfortunately. Air's Embrace is right next to watering plants. I'm still encumbered. Oh, I'm not encumbered anymore. But my walking speed is still very slow. It's because of the belt of ox. So this is the reason why I wanted my row houses side by side or near each other. That's why even though it's you know, way out here in the wilderness, I placed them you know, here in or near town boundary 4 instead of the main town area in Bladewyke. Again, in the future, I might be able to move them in the main town area, especially as players come and go. Right now, the main town area is like just, I think it works like one player, one row lot, or one property in the main town area. But maybe in a few months, I may be able to request some lots, that are well, not at the back. If the lots are at the back, which is too far from the entrance, I'd rather stay here because this is very near the entrance. Sowing seeds and watering seedlings. It is so exciting. So exciting to grow plants. Becoming a farmer in Shroud of the Avatar. And look at the nice view out there. Bladewyke is now a desert town. There's a lot of open spaces. So if you are looking for, if you have an extra row lot deed, or even a village lot deed, and you're looking for a new town to place a home or a vendor, try going to Bladewyke. Bladewyke is right next to Etceter. I think that is a very good location. Again, this is my studio. That is where I do some, my filming. As if it's just a decoration. It doesn't do anything. I guess I'm going to remove the what do you call that? The belt of box, so I could move a lot faster. Look at that. So after planting and watering them, I'll have to wait for 8 hours to water the plants again. Watering times are different based on the types of plants. Smaller plants have less time, while bigger plants like apple trees, things like that, takes a lot longer. For cotton plants, it takes 8 hours inside a greenhouse like this one. But if you're planting outside in open air, it would take 16 hours until the next watering. So farming is like it's not that it's easy, it's simple, but there's a lot of waiting time until you harvest your plants. So it's like 3:47 p.m. my time. So that means I'm going to round that up and say it's 4 p.m. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'll have to water. I'm going back here at around 12 a.m. or 12 midnight. And I hope I'm awake. I think I'll be awake. Hopefully I'm awake. Okay, so I just finished planting some raw cotton. What do I do next? Okay, so I have an extra bucket of water, an unused bucket of water. Okay, so what do I do next? That was very tiring. Okay, playing this game is like having a job. My goodness, it can be tiring, so you'll need to keep moving. If not, you'll feel very tired. Imagine that. Not moving makes you tired. Okay, so what else can I do? So there are still a few available roll-outs here in Town Boundary 4. And I have my vendors here. Look at that, I have 4 vendors here. One is selling crafting supplies. Here we have cloaks, armors, and weapons. I don't craft armors and weapons, but I do get some loot. And then we have houses, decorations, etc. And then food, potions, scrolls, and dice. Okay, so I'm going to craft some boards. I need some timber. I need wax and creosote. I'm out of curing salt, it seems. How do you craft music sheets? What are needed? I forgot. Let me check. I think music sheet is tailoring. Blank sheet, blank music sheet. Okay, so I need wood pulp and spool of cotton thread. Okay. That's easy enough. I need wood pulp. Let's see if I have wood pulp. I do have wood scraps. Let's get like 476. And spools of cotton thread. I have 66. But I can craft more if I want, because I have like a bunch of raw cotton here. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to make some music sheets. Teleporting to the docks. Look at that. It's so easy to get back to the main town area. Let me check. I keep going back and forth. I think I have some wood pulps in this chest. Yep. But I only have like one. One wood pulp. Okay, so I'm going to do some crafting. I'm going to craft some music sheets, because I like playing music. Again, the music that I play in the game are commercial music, so I'm not going to play them live or online. But first, I need some wood pulps. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be very exciting. This is what people are waiting for. Okay, so this is what everyone is waiting for, and that is crafting. Oh my goodness. What to do while waiting? I guess I can sleep. Also, if you are hearing some squeaking sound, that is my chair, this chair. Because this chair is old and it's squeaking. It's still nice and soft. It's still usable, but it's already squeaking. So if you hear some squeaking, that is just my chair squeaking. I think I'm going to sleep while my avatar, finishes crafting. So I'm going to craft a few wood pulps, and look at that, 8 of 20. Okay, so what to do while I wait? Just watching my avatar, it's making me sleepy already. Very tiring. 12 of 20, and it's so slow. So crafting wood pulps takes like 10 seconds per pulp. So if I need like 100 pulps or 100 wood pulps, it will take me like forever. Like 10 minutes. Okay, so for those wondering, if you are interested, the music I'm playing is called Hot Pursuit. The background music that you're listening to right now, it's called Hot Pursuit. It's licensed under Creative Commons 3.0. It's royalty free, and you can download it for free in incompetech.com. And all you have to do is give credit or credit the creator, and the creator is Kevin MacLeod. Okay, finish crafting some wood pulps. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Maybe I'm going to craft like 100. So right now we are all just watching the progress bar, which is the essence of crafting in Shroud of the Avatar, and that is watching the progress bar. It starts from this side and then it goes to that side. Okay, from this side to that side. So it's basically from left to right. The progress bar will travel from left to right, and as soon as it reaches, the right side or the right end, your item is crafted. That is how amazing this is. Of course, if it fails, it turns red. Look at that. Whenever it turns red, whenever it fails, it turns red. Why? Because it's a failure, and the crafting station is somewhat embarrassed by the failure, and that is the reason why when crafting fails, it turns red. Okay, so my local time now is 3:58 p.m. And I'm going to water my plant again, or my plants, at 12 midnight. And the question is, can I last until 12 midnight when I'm already feeling very sleepy? Haha. I woke up early because of the telethon. They call it live streams now, but it's basically still a telethon. So woke up early to watch the telethon. I woke up at around 3 a.m. and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up at around 4:30 a.m. So the telethon or the live stream has already started when I tuned in. And again, I didn't win any prizes. It's so sad. It's so hard to win prizes in the telethons. Again, look at that failure. When it failed, it turned red. Crafting wood pulps, because I'm going to craft music sheets, and wood pulps is just one of the ingredients needed. The other ingredient is spool of cotton cloth or spool of cloth, which I'm going to do after I crafted enough wood pulps. And I'm using wood scraps to make wood pulps. It's a one-in-one trade. So one wood scrap makes one wood pulp. And if you haven't watched the live stream yet, it's already in the video section of Shroud of the Avatar's Twitch channel. So after every live streams in Twitch, your video gets saved, and then it's placed in the videos section of your channel, and it will stay there for like a few days until Twitch deletes them. Okay, so I'm going to hide myself for a while. There you go. I am now hidden. And right now you are looking at my avatar. And my avatar is still crafting wood pulps. Wood pulp from scrap. The only item needed is a wood scrap or wood scraps. A lot of wood scraps. Right now I already have like how many wood pulps? I have 66 or 68 wood pulps. I think I can craft like 69 music sheets. 69. 7 music sheets from that. That's already a lot of songs. I have a few songs that I converted from MIDI to ABC file that I want to transfer into sheet music or transfer to music sheets. Of 20. And also at the 2-hour mark, I'm going to stop the live stream to take a break because it's kind of tiring. Okay, next we do the crafting. Blank music sheet. Let's do this. How many can I craft? I can craft 9. So that means 9 songs. You can see that there is another avatar working beside me. His name is Loki or Luwaki, or I don't know how to read that. I guess it's Loki. I'm just going to read that as Loki. And look at that. So because of some magical ability or power, Loki kind of merged with my avatar, or with my, avatar's body in the game. Is that Loki or is that me? That is the question. Or is it both of us? Well, it could be both of us. Okay, so got some blank music sheets, or blank sheet of music. Okay, so here we have my place. So I have some songs here. I have Life on Mars by David Bowie, Ignite, Anime Star Blazers, Yamada-kun Diamond, Slam Dunk, and what else can I add into that list? Going to open my data folder. Right now I'm looking at my ABC files. Okay, just checking if it's already here. Okay, it's not. That means I can import text. Haru Ride Anime Haru Ride Publish. Okay, I got one. There you go, there it is. What song? What else? Oh, okay, so I have Voltus 5. Why not? Import. I have Pokemon as well. Let's do this. Going to check the file first, just to edit it a little. Refresh. Okay, and then publish. Okay, so it's now in here. Okay, so what song? Okay, how about Starman by Bowie? There's a star man waiting in the sky. Okay, I'm going to check first, because sometimes it's the wrong file. Where is that? Why won't it open? The ABC file won't open. Then refresh. Starman. Publish. And there you go. Putting it there. Why not? Okay, how about Mortal Kombat? Look at that, I have Mortal Kombat. Import text. Where is that? I have a bunch of songs here. I'm not going to load all of them because not all of them are good. I'll have to search for alternatives, you know, better versions of them. Mortal Kombat. So that is the theme for the movie Mortal Kombat. Oops. Refresh. Mortal Kombat. Publish. Okay, look at that. I have Mortal Kombat. Ha ha ha. Okay. What else? I guess that's it. I'm going to do the others later, especially the long ones. There are long ones. Okay, checking my... Okay, so it's almost 2 hours. Woohoo! Again, I'm going to, you know, stop the live stream at the 2-hour mark because I'm going to take a break. Been doing this for 2 hours straight. It's kind of, you know, painful for my back. I wish I can play the music to you guys. Unfortunately, I can't. Those are all commercial music. Ha! And I'm not brave enough to play commercial music in YouTube and in Twitch. By the way, I'm live streaming this in YouTube, in Twitch, in Mixer, in Smash Cash, in where else? In stream.me or stream.me. Again, this is my vendor, or this is my row house here in the front, or in the front of Bladewyke. So this is the entrance, and my row house is right there. Of course, my other vendor is at Town Boundary 4. And I'm lagging again. Okay, so I'm going to craft wooden boards. I'm going to use it as a decoration in my row house in wooden board. I don't see it. Wooden mug. There you go. Wooden. It's wooden wall. I don't have enough boards. Okay, so that's 2. I just need 2 more. I guess I'm going to craft some boards. Okay, I have creosote. Maybe 10. 10 is good. So right now my avatar is crafting 10 boards, or 10 pine boards. Of course, that is times 2. So I'll get like 20 boards. Lots of channel. Those are not really channels. Those are like platforms, you know, different platforms. I'm using a service called livestream.io, and it makes it possible to, you know, stream or broadcast to multiple services. Lag, my goodness. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this and then I'm going to take a break. Gonna have a Kit Kat. Not really. I'm just going to craft 2 more wooden wall. So it's not wooden board but wooden wall. Okay. So now I know I'm going to search wooden wall. There it is. There he is. Wooden wall. Let's craft 2. Item crafted. Recipe wooden wall. And there you go. Okay guys, so hope you guys enjoyed watching this 2-hour live stream of Shroud of the Avatar, just doing various things from crafting to planting to checking out, you know, towns and player vendors. Thanks to Bobby. I can't read the name. There's some kind of it's Bobby Vegas. I'm reading the name from on my OBS window. That's why it's very hard to read. So thanks to Bobby Vegas and to everyone who, you know, who checked out and watched the live stream, and thanks to Niels for subscribing, or well, not subscribing but following. Anyway guys, that's it. I'm going to take a break and then I'll be back and continue playing Shroud of the Avatar. I'm going to do some mining next because I just sold out all my gold doors. That was like 1,000 gold doors and I sold them all out. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't followed me in Twitch, please follow me in Twitch. Also, if you're watching this in YouTube, please subscribe to my channel in YouTube. And if you have a Twitter account, if you are in Twitter, you can also follow me in Twitter at Caballero. And of course, check out my blog at caballero.info. So guys, thank you for watching and see you in my next live stream. Bye bye. Just going to take a break. Thanks Bobby Vegas.